With only a few days remaining until Rebound and the first event of the year, we welcome you tonight to Lioness Live Episode 3. And it is the go-home show for the Lioness Live brand going in to Rebound. With a lot on the line here tonight, going with that momentum, going into that event, one can only assume that tonight is going to be a big night leading into Rebound next week. I'm Chloe James at your service for this evening as we get set for one hell of an evening up ahead, as we will finally decide the number one contenders for the Lioness Tag Team Championships. But not only that, the current Solar Star Champion and Lioness Champion and the number one contender for the Lioness Championship will be in action tonight as Clementine faces off again. As Clementine goes into action tonight, and Yang Xiaolong will be in action later on tonight. All of this, but especially much more tonight on the Go Home Show for the Lioness brand going into Rebound next week. And we are not wasting any time whatsoever here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we are getting set for your opening bout of tag team action as the Sonozaki sisters make their way to the ring. And this is the big thing about this right here tonight for both Mion and Shion especially, as they beat the Jet Set Grinders, the current the current tag team champions of the Lioness brand. And right here tonight, they could easily get the big win right here tonight against Judgment in Misaka Mikoto and Kuroko Shirai. All they really need to do is get that win against them right here tonight, and they could punch their tickets to getting a rematch against the Jet Set Grinders for the number one contendership at Rebound. And they could actually get the championship match against them at Rebound. All they need to do is beat Misaka Mikoto and Kuroko Shirai right here tonight. But even then, that is going to be a massive feat for them, considering that both teams involved here tonight are definitely not ones to be messed with. The Sonozaki sisters especially have been here for quite some time, and you know for a fact, as well as I do, that it could be a huge win at the end of the day. But of course, while the Sonozaki sisters have had their fair shot at the tag team titles in the past, Judgment right here tonight could be looking to make a huge play right here against that established talent in the Sonozaki sisters. And if they can somehow manage to get that win right here tonight against an established talent, an established name like Mion and Shion, sky could very much be the limit and then some when facing off against them for those tag team titles. But right here tonight, it is all about if they are going to be able to get that win right here tonight. That is the important thing that we are looking at in this contest. So getting to it, let's see who is going to be going to Rebound to face off against the Jet Set Grinders for those tag team belts. Bell has officially been rung right here tonight as Mion and Misaka start off the match for both their respective teams. Power tie-up going right into it, but Mion is taking the full advantage right here, and you can definitely tell that Misaka is not really working well with it so far, but Misaka trying to find that comeback right there. Feeling good in the opening moments. It's a currently even sweep, but right there, Shining Wizard right to the chest, right there right there by Misaka. But oh my gosh, right there, just sending her face first right onto those ropes, just like that. Mion definitely finding a way to just weaken the opponent right there. But right there from out of nowhere now, setting it up. What? Going for that chancery right there, just raking at the face, but Misaka barely even getting in there for a hot cup of coffee before she's just immediately sent out right there. And now Misaka going right back to the assault once again. Misaka once again going right back onto the assault, not wasting any time, going right back and assaulting Mio and Sotozaki right there. And now giving them a taste of their own medicine, giving them that kick right to the back, and right there with that lariat right there to the chest. But now Misaka sending Mio right back into the corner, was looking for a tag there, but Mio not allowing it. Misaka on the other hand, flinging her to the outside by making the tag to Kuroko Shirai right there. Now the legal woman in this match for Judgment, but you can definitely tell Kuroko, despite the size disadvantage and despite how lanky she may be, do not count out this member of Judgment for even a second. I mean, we've seen Kuroko in action in the past, and she's been able to pull out massive feats against the toughest opponents in the past. And now pulled off this chops, but no, the chop's not allowed. But wait a minute, Mio trying to set her up, and right there, just laying her out with that neck breaker, just like that. But now Mio going for those clotheslines right to Kuroko. Drop kick and a heel kick. Drop kicking her with the heel just like that. And now, oh my gosh. Sonozaki style super kick right there to the head of Kuroko Shirai. And now Kuroko could be in trouble. They could already, oh wait a minute, they're not going for it just yet, but Kuroko could be in trouble. Hurricane Rana into a powerbomb combination just like that. It's not looking good for Judgment at the moment, but right now you can definitely tell Kuroko trying to find any way she possibly can to mount that comeback. And making that tag, Shion now in the ring. Oh, but Shion Pearl harboring Misaka Mikoto as soon as she gets back into the ring. Not even giving her a moment to breathe at this point before going right back into it. Immediately going, and immediately the back and forth between both of these teams, and oh, that electric rush right there, and Misaka going into the corner, setting herself up, going for that Biri knee slash, going for it, and no! Shion reversing it right there, and now Misaka could be in trouble if Shion gets away, but no, reversing out of it again. And Shion going right back to the assault one more time. Setting her up, laying her up just like that, and laying her right back down again. And now, hot tag by Shion to Mion, but Misaka immediately going right onto the assault, not giving her any room right there. Kip up with that kip up right there. And once again, it is very much an instance where it's not giving any of them any room to breathe. But you can tell that Misaka definitely has to find a way to essentially just mount that level of a comeback. Otherwise, it could be game, set, match right here and now. But Misaka going up to the middle rope, and a middle rope DDT right there. And now going right back to it again, Misaka setting up Mion into her corner now. But Mion once again reversing out of it, not allowing it. Russian leg sweeping her down after that. And now the tag, suddenly with that tag right there. No, immediately as soon as Kuroko turned around, she was in the middle of a Sonozaki style super kick again. And now, wait a minute, Mion setting it up into place. Punishment game right there onto Kuroko Shirai. And that may be it. That might be it for Kuroko Shirai right here tonight. It might be the case for Judgment in general tonight. But no, they're not going for the pin. They are not going for that pin just yet. Unsure as to why they're not going for the pin this soon into the contest. Anyone's guess as to why that could be, but they had the match significantly won with Kuroko just laid out. But no, now Kuroko is able to fight back, and now Kuroko is able to stand a fighting chance for Judgment right here tonight. And no, the elbow right to the head of Kuroko Shirai. And now stomping her down, just getting her right back up, and now trying to set her right back into the corner one more time, making the tag right there to Shion. stomping at her chest just like that, and Shi'Ear's now in the ring properly. But now Kuroko sending Shi'Ear into the corner. No, tag denied again, but Kuroko once again going right for the assault, flinging her into this corner now. But once again, picking up Shi'Ear and laying her right back down into the ring. And it is once again not looking too good for Shi'Ear. And Misaka getting right back into the ring again, going for that electric rush, but the electric rush is denied. And now Shi'Ear could be setting up Misaka. And then some, going up to that middle rope. And that middle rope knee strike could be inbound. She could be, going for that middle rope knee strike. But it cost her. She barely scraped Misaka with that. And that could realistically cost them a lot with this match. But Shi'Ear setting it up. Into the sisters. No, Family curse denied. Just like that. And now Misaka looking to take advantage of it. And setting them up right there. Backbreaker right there into the single knee drop, just like that. And right out of nowhere with that frog splash. Now going for it. 1, 2, 3. And the thing with that is that Rhode was just 1 second off from getting that. She was right there, ready to essentially go right for that, but she was barely able to scrape, breaking up the pin. And the big thing with that now is, because of that, Misaka Mikoto and Kuroko Shirai will be going to rebound to face off against the Jet Set Grinders, but you have to wonder right here, are Misaka and Kuroko ready for the big time? Are they ready to finally take those tag team titles, especially for the team that has basically become the breakout stars of the division? We're going to find out next week when these two face off against one of the biggest teams in women's virtual wrestling, the biggest breakout women's tag team at the Jet Set Grinders.
I'm touching myself tonight.
And after an incredible opener there, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you back to Lioness Live. And as I said at the top of the hour, Clementine will be in action here tonight, your current Solo Star champion, who will be defending that belt against Jackie Briggs next week at Rebound. But she is going to be facing off tonight against another new member of the Lioness division. You may remember this face from the Lion's Den tournament. It's a variable favorite that unfortunately didn't make it past round 1, but was so popular with the fans that she managed to come back even despite not making it past the first round. She made it back into the Lioness division. This is Rhode Camelot. The Millennia Girl herself right here as a part of the Millennium Earls family, in a sense. One of the first representatives from the D. Gray Man series here in Virtual Wrestling right here tonight could make a big statement against the current Solo Star champion. And we heard some very chilling words from our Solo Star champion just last week as she prepares herself to face off against a variable foe in Jackie Briggs in her first defense of that belt. But the Grim Ranger Clementine, as your Solar Star champion, walking down to the ring with hell in her eyes. In her first match since beating Ellie Williams in a Last Woman in Hell match at the Grand Slam, surviving essentially that match by basically putting her former partner on the shelf with well, I think we all saw what happened at the Grand Slam when she practically put that morality choice from the top of the cell and broke it. And the only reason why we now see Clementine and we haven't heard from Ellie Williams in months is quite simply because Ellie Williams took that fall so hard. I doubt we're going to see her for quite some time. And you can tell by the look on Clem's face that she is living with that decision. But you have to wonder to yourself, was it the right decision to make given her current circumstances? But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your second match of the evening right here tonight. Clementine, your current Soul Star champion, facing off in non-title action against Rhode Camelot in her debut match for the Lioness division. Rhode Camelot definitely, although she didn't exactly make it that far in the Lion's Den tournament last year, I mentioned this already. Her prowess is definitely something to behold, and you can definitely tell from her performance in that match that she was no slouch in the ring. But if there's one thing you can put towards Clementine's resume is that ever since she broke free, ever since she returned back last year at the Grand Slam, we've seen a brand new Clementine in a sense. We've basically seen a rapid-fire evolution of the current Solo Star champion in real time. And that is the big thing that you have to keep in mind with something like this. That at the end of it all, you can essentially say that at the end of it all, these are basically just two different people that we're working with right now. But at the end of it all, it is very much a case where you basically have to look at yourself and think, is it doing it right? Am I doing the right thing here? And that is going to be the big one there. That's going to be the big one there, especially if this is anything to go by. And right here, the back and forth between both of these women is just saying it all right here. But Clementine is still in the driver's seat. Clementine's still in the driver's seat position right there, just yanking at the arms of Rhode Camelot, going right there. But Rhode breaking out of it just like that. Breaking out of that yanking of the arms just like that. But Clem going right back for those vicious assaults, but no, Rhode once again finding a way out of it at every single turn, but no, sweeping at the leg again. Sweeping at the leg, kicking her just like that. And shoving her right back down. And now single-legged Boston Crab right there by Rhode. An easy way to wear down the opponent, but that's not going to do much. That is not going to do much in the long term. It's not going to do much in the long term, and she's aware of that. She may be aware of that, but I doubt she's really going to find a way to sort of end. But no! Going for those kicks, going for that ramming knee right to the chest. Those swollen ribs that may not have recovered from that Last Woman in Hell match even after months. And oh! Dream Ender 2. Barely before the 2. And this right here, this is where you realize that Rhode Camelot is no ordinary foe, that she can basically hold her own against anyone given the right circumstances, and Clem having to break out the combination right there onto Rhode Camelot this early based upon that. And right there, she's setting it up for that brain buster onto the knee. Brain buster onto the knee just like that. And it's already not looking good for Rhode. If she hits this, and no! She was trying to set it up for the morality choice, but morality choice is not there tonight. And no, Rhode was trying to go for a headbutt there, but Clem going right back onto the assault one more time. This is the dichotomy that we are seeing between these two opponents right here tonight. Clementine is basically a rough and tough opponent right here tonight. But you can definitely see that Rhode Camelot is no slouch either, and that she is giving it her all, but a roundhouse right there by Clementine, and she's going right for those headshots right to the skull. Getting real down and dirty, going right for those hits right to the skull one more time. And once again, just barraging it right down onto the skull. Now shoving Rhode into the corner, spearing her into the corner, and then belly to belly suplex. Belly to belly suplex just like that. And now sending Rhode into the corner again. And it's not looking good right now for Rhode Camelot. And oh my god, what on earth is Clem thinking here? Setting Rhode Camelot up the top right here. Oh my god! Avalanche powerbomb! Avalanche powerbomb, and that might do it for Rhode. 1, 2, and Rhode Camelot, with only a slight amount of energy, giving it her all to just kick out of that. And now going right back to it again. Now, Overcastle right there onto Rhode Camelot. And this right here could be where the tide begins to turn, but no, Rhode out of nowhere with that headbutt right to the skull. And now, wait a minute! And just like that, spinning cut, just with that spinning cutter, the agility right there of Rhode Camelot nearly got her the win there. It nearly got her the win. It nearly got her the win there, but nearly is not enough. And as you can see right here, it is definitely an instance where Rhode Camelot needs to mount some level of a comeback here and now if she wants to even get close to being able to beat Clementine right here tonight. But the thing I think we may be seeing here right now is that Clem may have this in the bag, and she may already realize it. But wait a minute, Rhode's back up again, now delivering drop kick after drop kick, ducking under and a cross body, and out of desperation finding a way, trying to find some level of a way, and another one of those headbutts right there. And now calling up Clementine again, is she looking for Dream Ender? Dream Ender! Now going for the pin. 1, 2 Dream Enders, unable to take out the Solar Star champion and then some. Now you have to really wonder at this point, you have to wonder now if that is the case. God damn, you have to think to yourself right now. You have to be thinking to yourself, just what is it going to take to keep either of these women down at this point? And I think we're about to get the answer right there. Leg drop at the top of the rope. 1, 2, and only a 2 count again. Clem running out of steam really quick right here. And now it's getting down to the wire between the both of them. Rhode Camelot has done a lot of damage right there to Clem, and Clem is just taking it at this point. She's pretty much absorbing it like some kind of beat stick at this point, to put it in terms that I feel like a few people in the audience might be able to grasp. She may be able to, no! Looking for that cutter once again, but no, Clem absorbing all that damage and now bringing it back out in that, brain buster. And could she be about to put it away right here? Morality choice! 1, 2, 3. And Clem with an out of nowhere assault. Just like that, with the 1-2 combo, that brainbuster onto the knee, and then suddenly from out of nowhere, with that morality choice, managing to get the win right here tonight. Making a huge statement before her match next week, and a huge statement going into her defense against Jackie Briggs. Clementine is proving tonight that she is prepared to face off for that Lioness, to face off and defend that Lioness championship in just 1 week from now. And we are back here tonight here on Lioness Live. And it is now time for your main event of the evening. And it's gonna be a big one right here tonight, as Yang Xiaolong, the #1 contender for the Lioness Championship in just a week at Rebound, to face off against Chloe Price, will be facing off right here tonight against Miyu Aruma in your main event of the evening. Now, we all know that Yang Xiaolong and then some is prepared next week for what is going to be one of the biggest matches of her career, as she looks to face off for that Lioness Championship one more time. But you have to wonder, based upon everything that has happened within the last few weeks, is there a big chance that we could be seeing a new Lioness Champion crowned just as soon as we saw Chloe Price become Lioness Champion? Are we about to see Yang Xiaolong take that belt from the Arcadia Bay Killer in your Lioness Champion? Is the firecracker about to prove right here tonight why Chloe Price's days as Lioness Champion may as well be numbered? But this is the big thing right here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. She's facing off against an opponent that she has never faced off against before. She doesn't even have really that much experience to go off because this is Miyu Iruma, the ultimate inventor from the Danganronpa series, who made her debut back at the Lion's Den tournament and now officially a member of the Lioness division. Like many of the new stars from in the Lioness division who came for the Lion's Den tournament, she made a huge impact. Unfortunately, coming up short in the tournament in the second round against Holly Summers to a valiant effort. One has to wonder if tonight, as the Sky raids, as she basically paid for her own intro and basically paid for all this pyro and the Miyu dollars raining from the sky here tonight. One has to wonder, is it all flash in the pan? Or is Yang Xiaolong about to get a rude awakening before her match against Chloe Price next week? And Yang Xiaolong immediately putting boots to action right here and smashing Miyu Iruma's face in with that golden glove. Going right there with that golden fist right to the face, right there of Miyu Iruma, but Miyu definitely trying to find a way to take the advantage right here, and no, she may already be in a bad way with this right now. Knees right to the back right there, stomping down on Miyu Iruma. Yang Xiaolong may already be taking the advantage right here and then some. And now just working on those arms, definitely a good support right there. Definitely a good strategy right there on the part of Yang Xiaolong, as she focusing on the arms will definitely weaken the strategy of Miyu Iruma's submission style right here. And now Miyu Iruma definitely might be in a spot of trouble here, but Yang muscling her way into position right here with this match so far. Muscling herself her way into the position of this match so far. Shoulder block tackle right there hits the mark just like that. And now wait a minute, no, Miyu reversing out of it just like that. Now going right back to the assault, and now wait a minute, Miyu setting her up. Reverse DDT right there. And now Miyu could be looking to put the reversal right there onto Yang, barely missing her right there in the corner and already setting her up right there, chest first into it, but oh no, Miyu's not looking good! And Yang might have already doubted Miyu Iruma right here tonight. And Miyu's taken full advantage of that and then some one. But only a one count right here tonight. But only a one count right here tonight from the word go. And this is really just giving it its all right there, kicking it right to the thigh just like that. But Miyu immediately getting right back up, finding a way to just get back into the ring, just get back into the swing of things right here in this match. But Yang definitely showcasing her power right here tonight. And Yang once again showcasing her abilities right here, going for those free left jabs and golden glove KO just like that. And now Yang flinging Miyu right into those ropes with that vertical suplex. And once again, wearing down on the arms once again, but no, Miyu not allowing even a fraction of an opportunity right there. And now Miyu going right back onto the assault, wailing into Yang's head into that turnbuckle. And just at number 10, flinging Miyu right into those ropes herself, smashing her own head just like that. And now payback from before, sending her right into the turnbuckle. Knee right to the face. And now Yang Looking to set her up right there. Is she faking Shalong Bomber? Is she faking it? Shalong Bomber hits the target. And you could just feel that hit of that Shalong Bomber hit her head. You could just feel that from here. And now going for the pin now. This could be it for Miyu. But the ring position working against Yang right there. Working at her just like that. Once again, Yang focusing on those arms just like that. And Miyu realizes that she's focusing on them very hard just like that. But now looking for the Genius Lock, but the Genius Lock not anywhere to be found. And Yang could be in trouble. Neckbreaker right there by Miyu Aruba. And she's feeding off that energy now. She's just feeding off that energy right here and now. Clothesline. Clothesline by Miyu. Putting those heels right to the face. And now Miyu looking for those kicks right to the head. And those kick combos just like that. And now Miyu looking to go for it one more time, thinking. And wait a minute, no, she's now looking for it. Genius Lock. Genius Lock, this is how she got through the Lion's Den tournament. But how effective is it really going to be, given how badly her arms have been affected in this match so far? She's struggling to keep it locked in, and Yang taking advantage of it now. Taking advantage of the arms that she has worn down on, and Yang is back up again. And now, Yang with a Shalong Buster just like that, laying her flat on her back. Now going for the pin one more time. 1, 2, but Miyu kicking right out of it just like that, defiantly kicking out of that. And she may be looking for the bomber again. She may be looking for the Shalong Bomber, but no! And no, Yang just barely missing the target right there. And Miyu taking advantage of it with that forearm strike. But no, Yang getting out of it again. Yang once again finding a way out of it. Miyu sending Yang into the ropes. This may already be going right to Miyu right now. She may be finding a way to just completely reverse out of it. And this is the thing that we might have realized, that we might have just that Yang may have completely he may have completely just not even considered Miyu a tough enough opponent here tonight. But the point is that Miyu was proving herself right here in the ring tonight against Yang. No! Shalong Bomber denied right there into that DDT from out of nowhere now. Now Miyu, once again, wearing down on Yang Shalong, giving her a taste of her own medicine, going right for the arms of Yang Shalong there. But Yang not going down for too long here, as she goes right back to the she breaks out of it with that elbow, and no, trying to go for the Shalong Bomber again, but Miyu saw right through it. But Miyu once again having to realize that she may already be deep into this match. She has already given as much as she possibly can, and she's flung right to the outside there. And Yang quite simply is just baiting her to get back into the ring right now. Baiting her. Literally baiting her into getting back into the ring, and this is where it could get very bad for Miyu if she's not careful. Going for those kicks right to the head, going for the back hits as well. Giving Yang Shalong all the greatest hits, and right there, the rush of blood right to the head with that lasso from El Paso right there. And Yang trying to hold on for dear life. But Miyu has taken so much damage right to the vital areas at this point. And right now, Lariat, a rolling thunder Lariat, but no, Miyu getting right back up again. Miyu getting right back up again. And Miyu's getting desperate here. Miyu out of desperation. See it, ref. Miyu got desperate there, but Yang caught her out of desperation. She caught her with that Xiaolong bomber right to the head. Caught her in a feat of desperation with that Xiaolong bomber. But Yang, having felt a little bit disrespected by that now, is saying that's not enough. She has to teach her a lesson here, so Yang ain't done, it seems. Yang really ain't done, it seems. But Miyu ain't going down without a fight, it looks like. Looks like she ain't going down without a fight and then some. But Miyu may have already spent as much as she possibly could, just taking her out right here and now. Drop kick right to the back. No, elbows denied. High kick denied once again. And now Miyu could be ready and willing to just lay her out. And no! Middle rope DDT hitting the target again. And now going right back to the assault one more time. Miyu looking to lay her down flat right there. And now is Miyu really about to put her in her place just like that? Gonna go for the genius lock one more time. If she gets this might be it for Yang. And Yang once again being put into the genius lock. Has she recovered enough in order to make a difference in this match? Yang is holding on for as much as she can, but Miyu has not Miyu couldn't even keep it in for as long this time. This is the thing. This is the big thing. And now Miyu trying to go for the pin, essentially to where thinking she's worn her down enough, but only got a one. She only got a one. And now Miyu's going right for it again. And no, Yang setting her up for a spine buster. And now Miyu could be in trouble getting those shots right to the head. And now is Yang faking Ember Cecilia to end it off? She's faking, she's going for it. Ember Cecilia. And that may be it right here tonight. 1, 2, 3. And Yang Xiaolong with an impressive victory right here tonight, making a huge win tonight. Going into next week. And this is the big thing right here. Yang Xiaolong just set off a huge thing with this win tonight. Because she is essentially saying to Chloe Price, this is what's going to happen to you next week. This is what's going to happen to you. This is what I've been talking about. And this is what to expect in 1 week from now when we face off against one another. And honestly, I feel like if Yang Xiaolong can do this 2 weeks in a row, what is to stop her from beating Chloe Price and walking out the Lioness champion? Because this is now 3 weeks in a row. This is now 3 shows in a row that Yang has come out on top to top it off. So will she? Hey, looks like Yang's about to say something here. She's got the mic. What on earth is Yang Xiaolong thinking here with that mic? What on earth is she doing here after getting that huge win?
See that, Price? See that right here tonight? You better be watching this, because this, right here, is what I am going to do to you in just 1 week from now. I've been at the top of the mountain once. I've been able to live that dream that so many others before you or I have, and I've had it snuffed out as well. And believe me, I am going to do the exact same thing to you as what happened to me. And if you don't believe me, let me give you a goddamn taste of it tonight. After all, you seem to be ready to fight whenever, so let's damn well do it.
Is she really calling her out right here tonight? Is she really... we may not have to wait until next week at Rebound to see this actually happen. Oh, go ahead here, ladies and gentlemen. We may actually get to see this right here tonight. But the question is Chloe Price really ready? Is she willing? Well, I think that answers my question, ladies and gentlemen. I think that answers it pretty well and good. Because there is our Lioness champion. There, ladies and gentlemen, is our Lioness champion, and she is not wasting any time in getting herself out here. And that is the fit, and I get the feeling if she's called her out right here, we may be looking for a huge fight right here, especially given what happened last week. Because I think the champ is still very much salty over what happened a week ago. And this may be about to explode right here and now tonight as she gets into the ring, just dropping the belt, and Yang not wasting a damn moment right here. It's going right here, and Yang immediately getting the drop right there onto Chloe Price right there, and immediately Price not giving her a damn second to breathe, going immediately just wearing her down just like that. Well, Yang, you wanted a fight. This is essentially what you're gonna get. And I think Yang's more than happy to oblige, given the fact that it may seem as though that Chloe Price may not have even fully recovered from what happened a week ago. And Price basically telling her, you want to fight? Take it out here. And I don't think she's even wasting one moment between these two. They're just going right for it. A clothesline here, the target just like that, and now going right for it again, sending her into the barricade, and now just cross-bodying herself into that barricade with Yang on there. My God, going right back for it again. And just the assault from Yang, not giving Price any sort of room to breathe there. And now sending her, once again, just barely scraping that turnbuckle. And oh, as I say that, Yang hitting Price off the turnbuckle just like that. Gonna go right off the ring post, and now going right back into the assault again. It really is not looking good right now for Price going into their match next week. It is really not looking that good at all. And I mean, Yang is basically just dragging Price's body out the way, but it's not looking good for Price. And it seems as though she's not willing to have any quarter. Oh, twist of fate, just like that. And now Price sending her into the barricade again. And now laying her up and oh! Right onto the barricade corner. Right onto the barricade corner right there by Price. I mean, this has just gone to hell in a handbasket really damn quick. I mean, these two wanted a fight, and they're sure as hell getting one. It's going right up to the... It's going right up to the ramp, going right onto the ring post. going right onto the steel barricades of the lights right there. And it looks as though neither of them could give a damn about what's going to happen now at this point. I mean, Yeg's dragging Price up there just like that. Dragging her to the top of the stage. And wait a minute, Price just flinging her right back down off the ramp into the concrete area. But what on earth is Price doing? What on earth is she thinking here? Yang is looking pretty out of it, but wait a minute, she turned around and... Oh my God! Right there, crossbodying herself onto Yang into the concrete section. And now bringing them back up to the top of the ramp again. And this is where it could get very dangerous. We've seen a lot of crazy things happen at the top of this stage in the past, ladies and gentlemen. Could we be about to see something else crazy happen right here tonight, just 1 week away? And oh no. Oh my God, no. Oh my God! Just flinging her off the top just like that. And now Price just looking on and a splash right there into the concrete. But Price ain't done. She's looking to set her up for a message right here tonight. She's looking to make a point. Powerbomb right into the concrete. Powerbomb right into that concrete area. And now Price trying to set her up for Rachel's revenge, but no! Neckbreaker right there. And what on earth is she thinking now? What on earth is she thinking right now? Ember Cecilia right to the champ! Yang Xiaolong for a third week in a row standing tall. And standing tall over the champion heading into Rebound. Is this what we're going to be expecting in a week from now? And if so, what the hell is going to be the face of the Lioness scene?